The most confused black people are black people who left Africa and came to Europe, to Obodo Oyibo, to hustle. In their mind, they were thinking, I'll go to Obodo Oyibo, I'll hustle small and go back and settle in Africa. How many years? 20 years, 30 years, you are still in Obodo Oyibo. And what makes them so confused is because when they go back to Africa to visit, they are not accepted because they keep asking them when they're going back home. Why are you going back? When are you going back home? And when they come back to Obodo Oyibo, wherever they are in the diaspora, in Germany, Sweden, the people there will also be asking them, when are you going back home? When are you going back home? So that is why I'm saying that black people who travel to come and hustle small and go back are so confused because they don't know where they belong. You don't know whether you should stay in Europe. That is why some people are so confused. They'll go and build back home. But then they cannot go because they're thinking, there's no security, there's no electricity. NEPA will take light. There will not be light. So let me come back here. They'll come back here and stay a bit. And this place is too cold. The diaspora, anywhere in this area is too cold. They'll come here, they'll stay a bit. They'll want to go back home as well. They'll get married, they'll go back home, get married, leave their wives there, and come back here. But see, see, the most confused black people are the black people that took their own hands and legs and left Africa and came to Europe to work small because they don't know where they belong. You know, they don't know where they belong. They are not accepted there nor there. So they're somewhere floating, they're somewhere around the middle, just floating, you know, just floating. So please, if you belong in this category where you don't know where you belong, where you don't know, and most of them, you might think you back home in Africa, looking at them, you might think, oh my goodness, they travel and come back home. They are looking at you and thinking, oh my goodness, if I had known, I would have stayed here. You know, I would have stayed here. I would enjoy. I would. You will not understand. You will not, especially the men. African men love to go back home. That is why most of them go and get married and leave their wives there, because they have it at the back of their mind that they will go back. But then 5 years becomes 10, 10 turns to 20, 20 turns to 30, 30, they are now confused. They don't know where to go. They don't know if they should have a girlfriend here or oh my goodness, the confusion. Our own confusion. The Africans who left and came to Europe, their own confusion is also is confusing them. Do you know when your confusion is confusing you by yourself? You're looking at your confusion and you don't know how to solve it. Today you're there, today they don't ask him. See, the confusion where they confuse Africans when they come to Europe, their confusion is by itself confusing them. Hey God, my brain, Jesus.